Hello.
Hi, how are you, Allie?
I'm good. How are you?
We are surviving over here.
Good.
I know. We're just peachy. But it's Saturday and I'm excited to be sprinting with you. Yay!
Yay, sprinting.
And look how color coordinated our whole thing is. The
I was
background,
thinking that.
our pink sweatshirty
Yeah.
things and shirts. Yeah, so cute. Too bad our Let's Ride is a little off color, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We can we
Sorry,
can
I
make
can
a
fix it. Hang on.
we can make a springy bit. Fix what? No, I
There you
love the green and pink. Yeah, there you go. Oh,
go.
cool. Anyway, very good to be here, and so good to see everyone. Got some usuals here with us and some new people, so it's
Yeah.
exciting to see. Hey, Jocelyn. Jocelyn's always sending us the first hello and the unicorn. Cannot do without the unicorn. That just starts our
No.
day, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That just sets the tone. Love it. And Allie's here. Hey, Allie. We're going. I'm a little loopy today. I have back spasms, Allie. Do you ever have back
Oh
spasms?
no.
I know. It's been two
No.
days of
Oh.
this. And I've taken some pretty strong ibuprofen. So, woo, we're just flying today.
Just
Anyway,
a little loopy.
yeah,
Hi, Anne.
real
Hi,
good.
Grace. Thanks for joining.
I know. And we have Glory joining us. Hey, Glory. She's from our
Hi,
6
Glory.
a.m. Our 6 a.m. clubhouse group. So good to see you, Glory. Lex is here. Lex A. I just had a little fun phone call today with Easy Graphics and Gwen Hunter. So glad to see you guys join us here. Let's
Oh.
see
Hi,
what's
Amy.
happening. Anne, hey Anne. There's Grace. Grace is here. Amy's here. Yay! We are
Yeah.
very matchy. We didn't even plan it.
We
Love
didn't.
it. We were just on the same wavelength today. That's all.
That's
So,
it. Yeah.
how's your week? So last weekend we kind of took off, which was nice. It was nice to have a
Yes.
little Easter break, spring break, And you actually had a break because you went away. You
I
went and
did. It was lovely.
you did camping. How was
Yeah.
that?
It was so nice. The weather was even better than they said. It was actually bright and sunny, like all weekend. It was just delightful. So
Nice. Oh, I love it. And did your little one, it was their first time? Like your 10-year-old had been before, right? Like,
yeah.
so how did your little one behave on the little trip?
He was really, really great. He had a whale of a time. We went with a cousin and an older friend. Um, and they just, like, the cousin's the same age as my eldest, and they get on really great. But Charlie absolutely loves her, just wants to be with her all the time, constantly like, where's Phoebe, where's Phoebe, where's Phoebe, where's Phoebe. And she and the older girl spent the whole weekend just taking him to the playground when he wanted to go, taking him to the toilet when he wanted to go, just looking after him basically. So we did no parenting, we just
What a
sat.
break. Mm-hmm.
So
What a
nice.
nice break. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to go camping more often, I take it.
Yeah. I'm actually looking to see if we can go away next weekend. So
Yeah.
I might not be here for the sprint next Saturday,
No
but
problem.
because it's bank holiday again. We've got bank holiday on Monday. So, but there's this bank holiday coming up, and then there's one in June, and then that's it till like August. So, like the April, May is quite busy for bank holidays, but I promise I won't be taking all the Saturdays off.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. I left you high and dry. When was that? 2 Saturdays ago?
I don't remember.
Tuesday? I forget. Anyway, yes, no problem. I can handle it. I can handle it. I promise. But no, it's exciting. I'm excited for you that you get to, have a change of pace, and what a
Yeah.
refresher too, especially when you're dealing with creative things like writing, just that change of pace and getting, out and about, oot and a boot, as they say in Canada. I don't know if that's what they say in the UK with you are, but Easy Graphics, he's in Canada, so he'd probably say oot and a boot. Oot and a boot. You have to let us know, Easy.
Yes.
No, that's exciting. So you came back refreshed and you hit it. You hit it.
Yes.
I know that. I think you said you were really doing well this week with your writing, right? Since you returned, do you feel like you did?
Oh, I've made progress. I'm not sure that I'm. I don't know. I've been doing quite well with it anyway recently, so
Good, good. I'm
I'm
excited
not
for
sure.
you.
But
Well, good. Well, but you feel refreshed, and that's cool.
yeah,
That's the
yeah,
main point. So good,
yeah,
good. I could use a vacation myself, so but that won't be
yeah.
coming till July. But we're gonna go to New York City in July. It'll be
Wow,
warm. I know. We're gonna take the train, and we're gonna go see all the usual New York City sights. It's just something my husband wanted to do. So
that's
yeah,
so.
I think it's gonna be hot, but we'll survive.
Yeah,
There's, there's probably air conditioning everywhere.
fingers crossed for you. Yeah.
I know. I hate the hot weather. No, this is great. Hey, what's everyone working on today? So what are you working on today, Allie?
I am carrying on, so I'm having to fix the next bit basically now.
Nice. So you've moved on. Book 2, 3. Fix the next book. Book 2, book 3. Which
Oh no,
one?
no, just fix it. I'm still on book one,
Okay.
just fixing the next bit. So I got to
Okay.
the
Fit.
end of the bit that was stumping me a little bit, and now I've got to do the next bit.
Nice. You're gonna
How
do
about you?
great. I am just finishing up some edits on this next book coming out in May, and yeah, it's going along really well. I feel like it's been interesting because going back to a book that I wrote a while back
Yeah.
with some fresh, perspective on writing these days, that just making
Yes.
bits of changes to voice. So it's been easier to hear the voice and see the voice after this much time away from it. So yeah.
Yeah.
So just in the final, it already been edited twice. So I was just trying to change things to first person. So it'll need one more quick run through, and then it'll be ready to go. So I'm excited.
Okay. Yeah, that's great.
Gwen's doing scenes to book 4. Awesome. And she's got her whole Geek Girl Squad series going. What's everyone else working on? Let us know in the chat so we can cheer you on, because cheering you on is what we do best.
Yay! Love to cheer people on.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so what else you got going on this weekend then? Anything else? Are you taking the rest of the weekend off after we're done writing, or you have work to do?
I'll be doing Megan's sprint tomorrow. I'm got no work, so yay! I'm doing my best to take weekends off paid work at the moment. So
Good for
tomorrow
you.
we should really be having family time, but we're not, because me and the kids are going to see a friend who's got a puppy, and puppy time trumps family time because it's a puppy.
Oh my gosh. Are you gonna post like pictures of the puppy everywhere? I'm hoping. Oh, why not? Do they have a
It's just
puppy
not.
clause where you're not allowed to? But
No, I just never
Allie,
seem to take the
puppy.
pictures. I'm too busy snuggling the puppy to take pictures of it.
You're
It's
too
adorable.
busy living in the moment to actually memorialize it
Exactly.
for everyone else on social media. That's good. That's a good
It's
life.
a little Dachshund puppy. It's just little and wriggly and adorable.
Dachshunds are fun. Is it a mini though? Because I just recently
Yeah.
discovered there are minis. Is it a mini? Can you at least take one picture and send it to me? I
Okay.
mean, come on. Okay, thanks. Very cute though. That's very sweet. Your
So
little
cute.
one is gonna probably just love that.
We went and saw them on Tuesday, and he has not stopped saying, "Can we go back to the house? Puppy, puppy, doggy." So that's why we're going.
Are you
Um,
saving your money to buy one? Is that
I am getting a puppy hopefully this summer, but it won't be a Dachshund.
do you know what it's gonna be yet?
Fingers crossed. I'm getting a Havanese.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You had said that. Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, this is good training for him to see how he operates around a puppy.
Yes.
So that's
Yes.
good. Awesome. Glory is tweaking chapter 10, so she can go on to chapter 11. Thanks. Good job, Glory. Writing end of book helpful links and book recommendations, easy graphics, those back matters so important. Yes, see, everyone agrees with me. Grace says we need pictures, Allie. Maybe for
Yes.
next week's thing, we'll change our our little graphic, and it'll have a picture of your puppy.
Puppy,
Little
not my
puppy.
puppy.
Not your
Friend's
puppy, but the
puppy.
friend's puppy. Yes. We should do that.
Mm.
How cute. And take pics to add to your future newsletters. Readers love pet pics.
They do, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good point.
Cats or dogs, even if it's not yours, just steal one.
Someone else's pet.
Yep. Just pretend that the puppy is new when you start your newsletter. Yes. And readers will never know. We'll never tell. Ooh, I'd love to sign up to your newsletter mailing list. See, Allie, we got you going. We got you covered.
And if I had One Easy Graphics, I would love for you to sign up to it.
You
When
will,
I
Allie.
finally manage to get that going, I'll make sure to let you know.
You will. Your time is coming, Allie. You know that.
Yeah.
So you're getting there. We love it. We're here to cheer you on every step of the way. All right. And having said that, let's get into our work today, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Hey, everyone. We're going to do 3 20-minute sprints, chat a little in between. So Allie's going to push the magic button and show you some unicorn life. And we're going to sprint for 20 minutes. We'll see you on the flip side.
That's it. See you in 20. Good luck. Welcome back.
We are back. How'd you do, Ellie?
I wrote a little bit and I'm changing the next thing, so it might, I'm not sure it's going to stay as I've written it or what I'm going to do now. So I did a little bit of writing and some thinking.
Good.
How about you?
Writing and thinking is good. I'm good. I went into a little bit more description about my female character as she was exiting a luxury sports car. And
Okay.
her car is broken down. Her old beat up car has broken down on the way into town. She's going to this really rich elite valley, right? And I didn't have this in the original version, but one of the I had a couple of developmental looks at the first chapter in a boot camp I was in, and so I had 3 of them, in fact, other than my original edits. And one of the suggestions one of them had made early on was in this first chapter was how funny it would be if she showed up, not in her old beat up car, but in this like rented luxury car, and that and the guy starts out with so it's just a slight change, but anyway, she's showing up with a Lamborghini and she's trying to get out of the car, and so fortunately everything fits just well, and I'm going through and making small tweaks, but this particular little tweak I think is just hitting it on the head. But I'm what's interesting, Allie, is to see like the amount of like description that I put into this first book that
Yeah.
I have somehow like lost along the way in doing my other books because just trying to be quick and stuff about getting the books out. So it's been
Yeah.
refreshing really to go back and see what my writing was like before everything got so complicated this year.
Yeah.
I just like to laugh at myself all the time, and I do so many things that make myself laugh at myself. So
It's good. It's good to be able to laugh at yourself.
yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Gwen Hunter got 298 words. Yay.
Yay, great job, Gwen.
Awesome. Tell us what everyone else is doing. Kate and Megan joined us. We have all of our friends here, Allie, our author friends. Thank you
So
for
many
being here.
friends.
I know.
We love when you come join us.
I know. So what is the biggest thing that bugs you about your writing, Allie? What's the biggest thing? Is there something that you do a lot of that is bugging the heck out of you about your writing?
No, I think things that bug me are generally things that I don't do but want to do, rather than things I do that I don't want to do. I'm always trying to improve rather than, yeah. It's like I want to be funnier, or I want to be more descriptive, or I want to have better word choice or things. I want to write those books that people are like, oh my gosh, the prose is so amazing, and the characters are so funny.
Yeah. Don't we all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. It's so hard though. I mean, we all have to start somewhere. So,
Yes.
I mean, you either continue on with the book you have and keep trying to make it perfect,
Yeah.
but then could take some time and it could take
It'll never
years.
be perfect, will it?
Mm-mm. I imagine even Pippa Grant feels the same way, and
Yes.
even even your friend who writes fantasy romance probably feels exactly the same way, even after the hundreds of books she has out, or however many. How many does she have out? Your fantasy romance author
I
friend?
believe she just said like 68.
Wow.
Right?
And does it get any easier? Like, what are you learning from this woman who has 68 books out? Like,
To definitely push the backlist.
get your
Do
books
not
out
let it
there.
just sit there doing nothing.
Yeah, yeah. Was that a challenge for her at first, or is she realizing it now and trying to do something about it, or has she always been pretty good about it?
No, she's getting more towards doing it now. She's been so focused on just like getting the books out and getting the books out and getting the books out.
Yeah. Yeah. Building her backlog. And how many years has she been writing?
Oh, since before 2015, somewhere between 2012 and 2015, I think. I believe her first, she wrote with a friend for a while, and I think that was probably around the 2012. And then she wrote with someone else, and I think that was around the 2015. I want to say 2016, 2017, somewhere she started publishing by herself, but I'm not sure that that's exactly right.
And give her name again so everyone knows who we're talking about.
Debbie Cassidy.
And she writes fantasy, right? Fantasy romance?
She writes paranormal romance and reverse harem, and she writes some urban fantasy, and she's now moving into fantasy romance.
And it doesn't matter.
Romantasy. It's called Romantasy. How awesome is that?
That's her name for it, or is that a thing now, becoming a thing?
I'm not sure.
But she calls it Romantasy. I love that.
That might be a TikTok thing.
She needs to start, and she needs to start like a Facebook group or something called that. Very cool. So, not that it matters, but is she a best-selling author? What kind of heights has she reached?
She has been a USA Today best-selling author. I don't think she's been New York Times, but yeah, USA Today best-selling author.
Is she? Is she? Do you know if she's like divulged? Is she like a six-figure author or a five-figure author?
Possibly divulged without her express permission.
Oh, gotcha. But we can estimate that she's probably up there somewhere in the upper echelons from.
She does good.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is really awesome. So, I mean, it's nice to have those kind of friends that we can glean things from.
Yes.
That's awesome.
She has so much good advice for things.
Oh, that's great. And it is true, doing the backlist and, putting your books out there and getting them built up, but it takes time to build the backlist. So we'll have to start somewhere. And it always amazes me that the top authors that I follow now, most of them do say it was about the 2015-16 when I started, and I think, damn it, that's when I started trying to write. Like, if only I had stuck with it, from that point. But we all have a journey.
You got to remember that might be when they started publishing. That wasn't when they started writing. They were probably writing for 5-6+ years before that. So
yeah. Okay, well then I can expect that like 2025.
Yeah.
I will be known, a household name. No, that's kind of funny. I would just be happy to make a good living at this, frankly.
Yeah.
So, just having done my taxes, it's very eye-opening. So now,
in a good way.
Both, I would say, good way and bad way. Good way that I finally have like an eye on everything: income, expenses, what worked, what didn't work. Where I spent too much money, clearly on everything, actually. But, like, it's just eye-opening. And then to dig into the data a little more, like I really took a lot of time last week when the taxes were due on Monday. I spent the entire weekend just diving into everything and looking at data and all that. And I got my reader links set up so that I can start really trying to track things. It was really good. But I also got everything set up for this year. So I'm already 4 months behind because it's now the end of April almost. But I have it all set up now in my accounting system and everything. So now I can just plug away. So I've set up each month a day to do accounting. And so as long as I can, tell myself I'm going to take one day a month, do my accounting. And so I can keep up with it. I know some people do like every Saturday morning, they do their accounting for the week. So then it's like a weekly thing. I might switch to that too, but I want to get like January, February, March. I have all the reports downloaded and everything. I just need to put them in my little columns and stuff. And just keep going, because I think having an eye on the ball, had I had my eye on the ball on a regular basis last year, I might have been like, whoa, pull back earlier, So that was a big learning experience. But I learned a lot and I grew, and a lot of things worked. Some things didn't.
Yeah.
I probably spent way too much on, and that was one thing I was telling the other group this morning. You know who actually is the one making money out there are the people selling things to authors.
Yes.
the,
Yeah.
the cover artists, the editors, the proofreaders,
They're
me.
not though. I'm
I
in those groups and
well,
they're also not. So
yeah,
no
yeah.
one's making money out of this business. It's crazy. Everybody
It's
get out.
it's probably actually the ones with the courses.
Yeah.
The ones selling like how to market, how to do this, how to do that.
Yeah.
$20 for this, and
Yeah.
$250 for this. Course. They're probably the
My
ones making the most money.
my dad said when they gave me my birthday present, which was yet more how to write books, he's like, you need to just write a how to write books because clearly they're very popular.
Yes, I mean, really. And plus, they're more general. So you're reaching everyone who's writing any genre
Exactly.
how to write, There you
Yeah.
go. See? Yeah. So, anyway, that was an interesting, thing. I'm like, you know what? These people are just out and they're all spewing the same info. And I clearly have enough of these like courses and videos and things to just
Yes.
sit and actually learn. And, I don't need to be buying more. So that was, yeah. So there were just little eye openers like that. It was all good. And so now, I've got myself set up. I always fly by the seat of my pants, as you all know. And so taking that time to actually, dive into what happened last year was really good.
That's
Maybe, and I'm sure that the rest of you are all organized and have already done this on a monthly basis. And, I'm probably the only one who like flies by the seat of her pants and does her accounting once a year because I'm sure all the rest of you are perfect.
no, no, no. That is not how that works.
Anyway, let's see how everyone else is doing. Looks like everyone else was getting on well. Everything can totally relate. Easy graphics. God bless my bookkeeper for doing all of this for me. I know.
Yes.
Actually, it wasn't really hard. Thank God for PayPal. Because I could simply download the report. I actually used PayPal more for my accounting than I did my actual accounting program. Like I realized, because my accounting program actually stopped working about halfway through the year and I was still
All
paying for
right.
it every month. And I could not, one of my biggest issues last weekend was trying to get my accounting program to bring in the last half of the year data so that I could do all
Yeah.
the things and it wouldn't. But thank God for PayPal because I pay everything through my PayPal, my author PayPal, and it's like
Yeah.
that was my accounting. It was perfect. Brought it up into a spreadsheet, sorted it into all the things, the taxes, the tax categories that it wanted, and just it would work like a dream. So now I'm like, well, I guess I
That's
don't have to
awesome.
pay for accounting because PayPal for free does it all.
Yeah.
That was kind of interesting.
Good for PayPal.
I know. But yes, there may come a day, Megan, when we're all 6 and 7 figure authors where it just gets to be too damn much. We might have to
Yes.
hire an actual bookkeeper to do all this stuff. Good for you for having one. I know you have another business, so that works out well. Take one day to do the admin stuff is a great process. Yes.
Yeah.
The courses and how-to books can help diversify. Yes, they can.
Right.
But the only thing I could tell people right now is what not to do.
And like, no one's going to buy a book about how to write from a person who is not a best-selling author of some description. So
I
you've got to get those
know.
books out first, and then you can talk about how to do it.
I can talk about the business end or the marketing end. How not to do. Don't do this.
What
Yeah.
doesn't
The
work?
writing part. I will never be that expert writer for sure. If I wrote anything, it would all be on the business end. I'll leave the expert writing to those who are actual expert writers. Author business details were PayPal and credit card statements for me. Very straightforward, but takes time to go through. All right, well, this has been fun. Shall we head into our second sprint?
Yeah, let's do it.
Everyone, yeah, put your accounting tips in there in the chat for us. I have a folder in my email or stuck on my, yes, same thing. Yeah, very cool. All right, we'll chat with you guys on the other end. We'll see you in 20.
We'll see you in 20. Welcome back. How did you get on that time?
We are back. I got some good advice. Keep her the keys. That worked out well. Thanks, Ian. That was good. Dharma joined us. Did you see what she's working on?
Emma.
She's working
I've got
on
a new landing page.
preparing for an FB ad. Nice, nice. Gwen Hunter, 292 this time.
Yeah, great job, Gwen.
Yay. How'd everyone else do? And tell us how you're doing. Glory, Grace, doing roll call. Megan and Kate, you've been quiet today. What's going on today?
Yeah, let us know how you're doing.
How about you, Allie? How'd you do?
Yeah, I did okay. I'm having to go back and forward a little bit, checking, because I changed some stuff around, and now I'm like, oh, I could use that bit here, but have I already used it there? And so I'm checking repetition.
Yeah. There was something I downloaded this week about repetition. It was a little like slideshow. I know yours might be a little different. This was more along the lines of how to quit repeating things, which I do. When I write, I do tend to repeat, and then I hate repeating the same word, like valet, like I was saying.
Yeah.
In the same, trying to come up with something more creative in the second instance. Let's see. Glory, it looks like I deleted 5 words and added 1 new word. That's all right.
Good job.
Happens. And got another chapter finished reading, but also had to run upstairs and plug in after my niece got picked up. All righty. Kate Sadler writing today, but also needing reading feedback from a beta reader. Good. I hope it's all good. Good feedback stuff.
Ooh, excuse me.
Oh my. We're boring you.
No.
Oh, it's all good. We're all making progress today. I love it. Do you want to go ahead and jump right into our final 20? Should we do that so we keep on timely manner?
Yeah, we can do that.
So let's give it one more go, everyone. 20 minutes. Let's make it work.
Yeah, let's do it.
See you on the flip side.
See you in 20.
We are back. We are back. We are back. Okay, so let's see. Grace said she spent time writing an email to her editor. Good or bad? You have to tell us, Grace. I know you just were looking into your third book edits. How'd you do, Allie?
Okay, I think I've got where I'm going for the next bit.
Hey, good, good. So you feel happy about your progress today?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Megan said she's getting her pieces all pieced together, moving things around. That's all good. How'd everyone else do? Let us know in the chat. I did good. This chapter is done, so I feel confident to move on to the next. Yep. You know what I did? It's so funny because I look back. I must have written because I have it's like about 11 chapters, but they're like girl, then guy. Like I didn't split it out like I do these days, which is one chapter girl, one chapter guy. So I also went through and separated it all. So now it's 20 some chapters. It's funny how I did that though. I don't know. And then to have switched, I don't remember a time that I ever did that. So it's kind of strange. Because I certainly have not done it since.
No.
Let's see. So she did the editor. Yes, Gwen. Look at what Gwen did, Allie.
Gwen, you've been doing great today.
Awesome. And Gwen has a critique partner. Good for you, girl. I never have quite gotten there to have a critique partner. I just have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Glory got 57 new words. Getting to the meat of the scene, Allie. The meat. The crust, the crux. Is that what it's called? The crux of it all.
Crux? Yeah, I think so.
That's the right word? C-R-U-X?
Yeah.
Kate Southwick got about 200 words written, then got distracted.
Okay.
It's okay to get distracted. Researching alpaca ranching. Are you going to have that in your next book? I know. Kate, just down the road from me, there is a little alpaca ranch. And you know what they do? I think they use they shave them, right, Ellie, for the wool, like sheep. Mm-hmm. And I have another friend here in town. Well, I actually haven't talked to her in years. She's more of a acquaintance that I knew way back when. But she also raised them, but she uses the wool and actually makes her own felt from them.
Okay,
she has whatever it takes, equipment or spinner spiels or whatever it is, makes her own felt. And then Kate, what she does, she holds these wonderful workshops where where it's kind of like do you know what a paint and sip is, Allie? Like,
no.
Okay, so must not have crossed the ocean yet, but there's these things that are kind of been all the rage the last few years, and they probably are over there. Maybe they're called something different, but it's where women get together, or men, or whoever, get together for a night with like a painting teacher, and they'll paint everyone paints the same thing and sips their wine and paints, and and it's fun to see how everyone's painting of the same like sunflower comes out different from each person. So it's called a paint and sip. And they do the same with like what else do they do? Like a scrapbooking night or like a crafting night or whatever. But anyway, this lady with the alpaca felt, she actually teaches you how to make those beautiful felt pillows. Like to sew them and to create like flowers or whatever on the felt pillow. They're so gorgeous. Yes. I've always wanted to do that. Or sometimes she'll do a felt scarf. Anyway, Kate, there you go. That's my experience with alpacas. And it's okay to put all that into your next book if you want.
You should do it, Kristen. You should go to one of those.
I know, right? That would zips. Yeah, I don't know what she calls it. That would require me actually doing something for myself, Allie, other than writing.
I know, right? You should do that. Take that time.
I know. So silly me to want to actually do something like that. My sister-in-law, she always does like weekends away doing her scrapbooking, and now she's been into ceramics. So one night a week she has her dedicated ceramic night, and I'm like,
do it, Kristen. Do a thing.
Do you do a thing? Do you do a thing? Do you have a thing? A craft night or a night where you're, bowling, something like that. Your husband has a thing. He's got his shooting. So what is your thing, Allie?
Well, I go out and see my friend regularly, and I see my other friend, and I go to club on a Friday, which is like a little like youth group that my parents run, and I love doing that. So
Aww,
I have things. I have little
thanks.
things that
Yeah.
don't like, and they're not generally evening things, but I do have things. So do it. Do your thing. Because those things, that's what makes life worth living.
I
That's what
know.
you're living for.
I
So do
used to
that.
do a lot of things, but my husband doesn't do a lot of things. And then from COVID on, I just have gotten to where I just don't do a lot of things. But yeah, you're right. I need to do things.
Yeah. You've
Yeah.
got to do the things that make life fun.
Well, writing has become my thing. This is my fun. But yes, you're right. I need to actually have some other kind
Every
of
now
life.
and again, just take a day off
Yeah,
and do a
I know.
different thing.
That's very true. We all do need that. Easy Graphics got a cuppa and leftover Easter chocolate. Well, there's our food talk for the day. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a good snack.
Kate, I love how you make sure to tell us it's for the book and you're not an aspiring alpaca farmer.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to lie, that's always a possibility. Could be either.
Has it been a dream of yours to be an alpaca farmer?
I've considered it before, yeah.
Yeah. I actually graduated with somebody in Montana who she and her husband were trying to start a farm. That was way back. That was been a long time since I've talked to her. It's a thing. I guess it's a cool thing. I know they are kind of cute, but don't they spit on you? They're like llamas.
I think that's llamas.
They're not. Oh, they're not the same.
Oh no, llamas and alpacas are not the same.
Okay, but they look a lot alike. So don't they also have spit? I don't know.
I can literally tell the difference between a llama and alpaca, and I am not going to lie, Kate. I've done a fair amount of research into llamas and alpacas.
See,
and it wasn't for a book.
You have a built-in expert right here about alpacas.
I wouldn't call her expert, but yeah.
I can go sneak down to that farm down the way if you need photos. I can take them and a little espionage for Kate. Oh, they have the cutest house. They have this house, like it's like a farmhouse, but they redid it the past year, and it's all painted real pretty. It's like the main color is like it's like a grayish color, and then all the trim is dark blue, like a navy blue. It's real pretty.
Pretty.
And they have like a little bay window and little ornamental stuff. I don't know. It's kind of fun. Another chopper down for Anne Sisk. She has a few. What's a CP?
Critique partners.
Oh, thanks. They're really great. I don't always trust friends, to be blunt. Yes.
Yeah.
There's that. Oh, look, he's a graphic got an alpaca farm not far from where he is, too. Good alpaca fur socks.
That sounds so warm and cozy.
See, yes, Kate, the felting class. You just all need to come out here and we'll have a little writing weekend and we'll go to a felt class.
Gotta make time for the fun.
Megan Pierce, every job I research for books, there's a part of me that wants to do it for real.
Right?
Yeah. This is my thing right now, trying to find the time to write. Yes, see the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Grace's comments, questions, asking what she pointed out. 39 different words that I overuse, and while I had 5 words phrases used more than 100 times, most of those I will see. But yes, we all have those words that we overuse, don't we, Allie? Can you think of a word that you overuse? I mean, I do just and that all the time, but
looked. Apparently, I use looked all the time.
Oh, any of those ed.
But it's like said. People are like, "Oh my god, don't use said too often." But they also get upset when you use shouted, yelled, screamed, whispered, murmured, muttered, etc. It's like, if you use all the fancy words, people complain that you're using the fancy words. And if you use the basic words, people complain you're overusing them. And you just can't win sometimes.
It needs to strike a healthy balance.
Yeah.
I know another thing I downloaded yesterday from the same source that I did the repeated words was dialogue. It was a dialogue slide deck. And it had the same thing. It talked about said, and it talked about, all these other things and striking that balance. Yeah. But 29 were used less than 20 times, and 13 words were used less than 5 times. I'm like, really? That's overuse? Depends. Was it all on the same page?
Use. Yeah. Like in a paragraph, sure. In a book, not so much.
LOL, Kate. And my book is 103,000 words. Yeah. Would hate to see how
It's
much
good
it costs for
times.
that audiobook to make. You are awesome. I may take you up. Yep. My friends are blunt.
That's good.
Same here. Making time to write. Just is my favorite word. I know it just is. I only use said and asked, and I ignore the noise. I've made my choice. I'm sticking to it. Yes, Kate.
Fair enough.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good point. It is our business.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're at 1:40. Shall we call it a day? Good work, everybody.
Yeah.
Yay. Go out and do the things. I challenge all of us. Go do a thing.
Go do a thing.
That is
Do
not
something.
writing. Yes.
Yeah, do something fun and different and creative and relaxing and just give your brain a rest.
Like camping.
And then it'll be all refreshed and come back and have new
I
ideas.
know. Followed by that. And so I use a lot of things besides said and asked. I do too. I just thought that said was just so typical. I didn't want to use it. But yeah, I feel the same way, Megan. And now I feel like I need to go back in and like put some in there. Go forth and pet an alpaca llama thing. Yep. That's what you do. Thanks for today's sprints. Hey, thanks for being here, Glory. This is what we do every Saturday. Apparently next Saturday I'll be all by myself since Allie's going camping. That's okay.
Hopefully.
You enjoy your camping. Yeah. You enjoy your camping, Allie. Love it.
Yeah.
Sat on the porch. Yes, yes. You know what? I was looking out at my cottage yesterday. I'm like, yep, it's almost cottage time. The little swimming cottage we have to go out.
Oh,
I can go right in it before it gets too hot.
Yeah.
It's time to get back out there. Remember last summer, Allie, I couldn't even walk out of the house after my operation. So it's been a long time since I've been out there.
Yeah, it has.
That'll be my thing. See, I'll just go out there.
Yeah, you got to make the most of it this year.
But then that means I have to sweep, clean up just to get
teenagers, get them to do it.
Yeah. Right, Allie, right.
That's what the kids are for.
Mm-hmm.
I clearly don't have teenagers. Can you tell?
Yeah. I'll have to figure out what to bribe them with. Let's see. Dialogue should convey the feelings. He didn't say, he shouted, she whispered. The weather is beautiful. I need to put my porch furniture outside. Yes, it's time. I think we have seen the last of snow, so yes, it's time. All righty. Well, Allie's got things going on, so I suppose we should go. Good to chat with you all. Thanks for being here. We appreciate y'all joining us. It's always fun to have a full crowd and a good group. All right. So, Allie, I'm going to let you push button. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Send people here. Tell people about us.
Yeah. Come join us on Tuesday.
Yep. Allie will be here Tuesday. I'll try to be here if I can. And then I'll be there next Saturday. And we'll see you guys. Have a good rest of the weekend.
Have a great weekend.
Bye.